Hey, today I'm going to be reviewing Settlers of Catan, and I'm also going to give you a quick tutorial on how to play. So I've already set up the game board, and when you're setting it up, it'll have little numbers to know what pieces go to what, and then you can set up the different materials however you would like, and then these you can either set them up however you want, trying to like make it like even, because the dots on the bottom of the numbers means the probability of what you will roll. So like 8 and 6 are like the highest probability, so those are like the best spots. And then the less dots that it has, the lower chances you have to roll those. And also on the back of these, they have like letters. So if you wanted to set it up in the order that it does, you can do that as well. Now, when starting the game, the objective of the game is to get 10 victory points. And what that means is each of these little settlements that you have, these little houses, count as 1 victory point. And then you can upgrade them into these cities, which count as 2 victory points. So basically, if you had 5 of these, you'd win. And at the beginning of the game, you roll the dice, and whoever gets the highest number rolled gets to place their settlement first. And whoever also gets the highest rolled plays their first settlement, and then they also play the last settlement. So like, for example, if it was just 2 people playing, and whoever rolled highest gets to play the first settlement, and the second person gets to play their second or their first and second settlement in a row, and then the person that rolled the highest plays their second settlement after that. And once you have your settlements placed, it's basically like you're starting out with 2 victory points. And then what you do is you also want to play them on the corners. And so this spot right here would get you sheep and wood. This spot would get you brick and wood. This spot would only get you brick and wheat. This right here is where the knight is played. It's like a no man's land. You don't actually get any resource if you were on the corner right here. And so this is when you roll a 7. Somebody rolls a 7, which is the most common roll in the game. You move this knight onto one of the spots, and it's basically used to block other players. So if the knight is on let's say on this 8, and somebody rolls an 8, this player would not get that resource. And these are little like helping cards to show you what materials you need to build. And so on your turn, basically what you do is you roll, and then you draw whatever resources you get from that roll, if you do get any, and then you can build. So you can build a road, settlement, city, or buy a development card. And as well, you can trade on your turn. So you can trade resources with other players. So in order to build a settlement, which earns you 1 victory point, you need to have 2 roads in between them. So let's say I wanted to build a settlement right there. I have to have 2 roads in between, then I can build a settlement. And then to upgrade it to a city, you need 2 wheat and 3 ore. And then you would take the city and replace the settlement. Now, something that also this does is it makes it so you would actually get 2 if any of these rolls were made. So if somebody rolled an 8, you'd actually get 2 wheat instead of just 1. But actually, with having a settlement on here too, you would actually get 3 wheat. And so you just keep going until somebody has 10 victory points. Now there's a couple other things like the longest road, which goes to the player that has at least 5 segments connected, and the largest army, which is from these development cards. So if you end up buying one of the development cards, you get like a random card, and there's like road building, there's actually victory points you can earn. The most common ones are knights. So if you played 3 knights, which basically means you get to move the robber and block somebody, and then you would get to also steal a resource from them. And if you had 3 of those knights, then you get the largest army. So it's a super fun game, and it's a pretty quick game, but we play it all the time and we love it.